Hello everybody, this is going to be a different kind of video. It's kind of an apology to Guns N' Roses. As you can probably know, as I've said in previous videos, I never used to like Guns N' Roses very much. You know, I've been exposed to their music a lot. I knew quite a lot of the hits. Yeah, a few of them I never really liked them all that much, and yeah, like I always found them to be like, just to me they were just a sloppy 80s rock band. But then I watched there's a YouTube channel that I watch called The Album Man. So he basically reviews albums. He loves music, and his favourite band is Guns N' Roses, and he's reviewed every single Guns N' Roses album, like track by track. And I discovered his channel because he also reviewed all the Beatles albums, and he also did an analysis on the Rolling Stones albums as well. But then that's how I got into his channel. But then I decided to watch his Guns N' Roses videos, because I wasn't a fan of Guns N' Roses, but I like this YouTuber, so I wanted to. So I just clicked on his playlist on his channel, Guns N' Roses discography review. I watched them all, and him talking about all the albums, it intrigued me. I actually decided that I would try and give Guns N' Roses a chance. I would try and listen to more of their music, rather than just the hits. I wanted to like listen to some deeper cuts. So I did listen to Appetite for Destruction on Spotify. I loved every song. I was blown away, literally. And I listened to Sweet Child of Mine. Sweet Child of Mine, I've always liked that song. Even when I wasn't a fan, I still kind of liked that song, and I actually like it a lot more now, actually. Even though it is an overplayed hit, but it's one of those songs that I'm not really tired of it. Welcome to the Jungle, it's great, but it's one that I'm kind of tired of hearing. And it's the first track on the album, so I skip it, and then I listen to the rest of the album. Yeah, there are other hits on there like Paradise City, but yeah, I'm not tired of Paradise City. I still think it's great. And there's some other gems like Rocket Queen, Out to Get Me, My Michelle, You're Crazy, Think About You, Mr. Brownstone. Like literally every song on the album was brilliant. So today I was in a charity shop and picked up some Guns N' Roses CDs. I picked up Appetite for Destruction. So yeah, really pleased to have this. Yeah, it's in great condition. And yeah, it's the same charity shop it's a charity shop that I go to every week to see if they've got anything new in there. And this is actually in there for a while. I kind of kept passing it up. But today I decided to get it. And I'm actually glad that I finally decided to. I also found Use Your Illusion 2. They didn't have Use Your Illusion 1, so I do need to get that. I do know some songs off of Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. I know November Rain, which is fantastic. Their cover of Live and Let Die, I think, is great. Civil War, Knocking on Heaven's Door, Don't Cry. But yeah, I don't know every song, so I need to hear the rest of the album, but I do know some of the songs on here. And the thing with Use Your Illusion 1 and 2, even though they are two separate albums, I do actually count it as one project. Because originally they were planning to release it as a double album, but to make more money, they released both discs separately. But they released them separately on the same day. So yeah, I do count it as one project, as one record. So yeah, I do need to get part 1. And yeah, I need to get GNR Lies as well. It's the second album, I need to get that as well. And I also need to get the Spaghetti Incident, which I know a lot of people don't like, and it's a covers album, but I think there's some gems on it. It's got Since I Don't Have You, I think, is on there. I quite like that song. Chinese Democracy, I don't think I'll bother with that album. You know, some have said it's their worst. Some say it's terrible. I've heard bits of it, and I have listened to some tracks from the album on Spotify. I've heard some of the tracks from it, and I just wasn't really wowed at all. I also did pick this one up as well. This is the CD single for their cover of Sympathy for the Devil, which was used for the soundtrack of Interview with the Vampire, which is a great film. It plays at the end of the film. And yeah, I was really lucky to pick up the single of this, because this is, I think, yeah, this was only released as a single. This wasn't on a studio album. So yeah, and it's got a second track on it, Escape to Paris, which I don't think that was on an album either. I think it's the B-side. So yeah, two songs that are not on an album, because there is Guns N' Roses' Greatest Hits, which I won't bother. I know a lot of people probably do have that in their collection. I mean, it's a famous compilation, but I'm planning on getting all the albums, so I don't really need to get that, you know. I mean, all the songs on there are from the album. I mean, Sympathy for the Devil, I think, is on that CD, and that's the only song on there that's not on an album. But why get the Greatest Hits album for that one song when you can get it on this CD single? So yeah, really pleased to find those. And yeah, I will get more Guns N' Roses. I will get Lies, Use Your Illusion 1, and Spaghetti Incident, but I won't bother with Chinese Democracy. So yeah, I actually really like Guns N' Roses now, and I want to say I'm deeply sorry for underestimating your talent. I mean, yeah, Axl Rose isn't the nicest of people in the world, but he is talented. So yeah, your music is brilliant, and I'm really sorry for judging it. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say, really. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again soon.